Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm not so sure how this is going to work because I'm using this new device attached to my body. I actually can't see the comments because it's bouncing around too much. This might not work. How does it look? How does it look? No hands. Ooh. How does it look? Let me stand still. Sorry, he's off. You can kick it around with your foot. It's bouncing around a bit too much. Ready? Should we do it again? Tell me what it's like. You ready? Ooh, so I've got a big thing. Okay, we'll try it. You ready? Okay, what's it like? I can't actually see the comments, but for me, it's bouncing around all over the place. But you can tell me, what does it look like? Does it look a bit crazy? It looks a bit crazy to me. I might stop doing this straight away. This is a little test then, right? Okay, we'll do a little test. How does it work? Good, kind of shaky, love it. You look like a Mario walking now. It's great. No, seriously, is it any good? Because I got my hands free, but I can't really read the comments. And quite honestly, it's best I don't even look. It's great from the point of view I've got my hands free, but tell me, was it better before? I would have said it was better before because it's bouncing around too much. Tell me, is it bouncing around too much? Yeah, it looks okay. Turning good, now walking. It's okay actually, invest in your vest. It was better before. It was better before, wasn't it? Yeah, it was better before. Okay. I think it's better. I mean, it's just going I can't see anything. So it's great to have my hands free, I've got to be honest, but that's nice, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Let me have a look. What did you say to that? Yeah, you're bouncing around. Your gimbal looks like my child's. I need to stabilize it. Yeah, it's shakier now. Yeah, I thought that. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna take it out of there. I'm take. See, that's what it is. Look. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. I wanted to test it to make sure, but I don't think it's going to work. That's $120 back on Amazon. Okay. So let me put you down here. Let me put you in the tree. All right. Let me put you in the tree. I'm gonna leave you there. Let me just put this back in the house. You see it bouncing around? I couldn't even see it. Bye. All right. Okay, there we go. That doesn't work. There you go. There you go. There you go. Isn't that better? Okay, we're done. So, first of all, apologies for being late. We had a new Ecamm Live set up today, and I had to. Sensei, if you're watching this, it's actually no big deal. It should be straight out the can for you. But my system is a lot more complicated, and I ended up deciding to uninstall and then reassign all of the scenes again with a new setup. So it won't be as complicated for you as it was for me, but I wanted to make sure it was done first before the morning, because if I'd come out and gone on the walk and done the walk and talk, the show in the morning would have been delayed. So it's not that bad, Sensei. One of the things it does do is in your system audio, you can choose what system audio. So you can say Google, you can say an app or whatever. So you can have that, you'll find that useful because you can sign it to different things. So I've got mine signed to Google, but I had to go through and check everything out. So unlike you, I check it before I go live. You know what I'm saying, mate? Well, not really. I didn't do today, did I? Anyway, it's all good. So anyway, so I did that, and then I wanted to test out my new harness for you guys, because it was nice having my hand free, I got to be honest, but I can stabilize this better. Now I could get a gimbal. I can get a gimbal. I've got a gimbal, but when I hold the gimbal out in front of me, it's not much smoother than this, and I'm still holding my hand out. So I still haven't got my arm swinging free. There is one other alternative. You can get a drone. You can get a drone that flies in front of you, and I could have a wireless camera, a wireless microphone, so you wouldn't hear the drone technically, but and then the drone would be going backwards, following you or walking in front of you. There is that. It's all a bit too much though, just for this, isn't it? So the purpose of the walk and talk is I can just do it anywhere easily. So anyway, there you go. Until I can find something else, that's where we are. Anyway, it's a good device. You just need a stable camera connected to it, and then you have a chat on your phone. I can explain if you call me later. It's a good device. You just need a stable camera connected to it, then you have a chat on your phone. Oh, I see. Yeah, but hang on a minute. That doesn't make any sense though, does it? You don't need to call me later, Sensei, and explain it to me, right? I wasn't born yesterday. I can imagine what it's like to hold a phone in your hand while the camera's out there. You're still holding a phone though. You're still holding a phone. You haven't got three hands, have you? You're still holding your phone. So at the end of the day, it was great. Look, it was like that. Oh, fantastic, right? But you're still holding a phone, so there's no point. I think for the walk and talk, this is the easiest way of doing it. There are other things you can get. You can get a head cam where you're wearing it, but then it's looking forward. That's kind of pointless. It's not really much. I don't think there's really anything better than this, really, unless you're going to really complicate it with a drone. A drone would work, or I could hire someone to walk backwards. Does anybody want a job? How much do I earn for a walk and talk? Well, most walk and talks, I get a couple of bucks in super chats, and maybe it earns 50 cents on ad revenue. So maybe I earn about $2, maybe $3 a walk and talk. So if anybody wants to meet me for the walk and talk every week, we'll split it $1.50 each, and basically you can walk backwards for 45 minutes recording me on my phone. How about that? Sounds rubbish to me. Let me turn the brightness up a little bit. There you go. Yes, but with your logic, how would you read the chat with a drone? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to, you're right. You still have to hold a phone. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Yes, the drone wouldn't work, would it? Yeah, because the purpose of this is it's a conversation. It's a conversation where we're all doing, trivia and having fun and stuff like that. So yeah, you're absolutely right. There's no way to make it. There's no way to make it work. I figured, do you know what? Sod it. The easiest way is the best way. The studio is extremely complex for over-the-top, stupidly ridiculous production just to talk about stocks and shares, right? There are people who make a living on YouTube just sat on their phones, just with nothing. So yeah, let's make the walk and talk me on my phone. That's it. All right, how about that? How about that? And now I can save 120 bucks, put that on my S&P 500. How about that? How about it? Right, let's get to the topic of the day. Oh my God. You know, we've got the blowers. We've got a guy now blowing in his engine of his car to get dust out of his car. I kid you not. I kid you not. We are crazy on blowers in America. We love blowing stuff. Cheers, mate. How are you? There we go. You ever seen that before? A guy with a leaf blower blowing his engine. Not really sure what that does, to be honest. But we like to make noise with big machines. Right, the topic of the day. The DJI streaming drone is 150 quid, new one. The DJI streaming drone. So, but you got to hold your phone there, right? Yes, it's pointless, isn't it? It's pointless. You're doing the same thing. External turbocharger. Yeah. If I blow my engine, it's going to go faster when it's parked with the engine turned off. Brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, so okay, enough of drones and stuff. Let's talk about the topic of the day. The topic of the day, what's it going to be? The topic of the day is Virgin Galactic. Our favourite stock. The stock that takes all our money, Mike. Ready, Mike? You're going to love this. So Virgin Galactic, do we think? Here comes the trivia. How do you do? Here we go. So today we heard that Sir Richard Branson is in Cornwall, outside my house, saying that he wants to build and provide Virgin Galactic out of Cornwall. 300, I think it was 300 or 7. I think it was 300 or 700. I can't remember what the number was. 300 or 700 flights per year out of Cornwall. It's great. Okay. Now the stock has rallied on it. I covered it. And the moment I posted it, the stock went up like 15%, the swing from top to bottom. Look at this. This is a real American dream. Look at this. Look at that. Airstream. See that? That's a proper American. We call those caravans. But in America, they're called fifth wheel. Look at that. It's all made out of stainless steel. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Airstream. They're famous, they are. Like Harley Davidsons and cheerleaders and American football and what are those things that Twinkies, Airstreams, they're all part of the American culture. Anyway, so he said he's going to do that, right? He's going to be part of it. Now, it worries me because Richard Branson hasn't got the money he used to have to fund this. We know he got out of Virgin Orbit and took some money and basically stuffed it on everybody else. But I don't know if he's got the money for that. It's all very well just saying it. And of course, the moment he said it, we picked it up, we reported on it. Everybody popped it up 15%, make some money. Why not? I mean, great. I didn't buy it, of course. I'm only in the S&P, so it doesn't bother me. But I'm glad all of you managed to make some money if you traded it. So the question tonight is, the first question tonight is, he is not sorry. Who's not sorry? Overpriced for the rich. Who's not sorry? Sorry's that rubbish stock. Not pointless as you don't have your hold. Not pointless as you don't have your hold phone upright. Oh, yeah. Sensei, you're starting to annoy me. Look, if you're holding your phone, you're holding your phone. If I'm looking down reading my phone, the drone's up here, I'm doing this. Oh yeah, hello Mike. It's rubbish. Got to keep your eye. Sensei, you might have looking all around the place, but I try and keep my eye on the camera. Engage with the audience, engagement. B rating on YouTube, see? Keep to the audience. You can't just have your phone down here and read off it. There's an audience. You're supposed to be engaging with your audience, Sensei. Come on. Have I taught you nothing? Keep your eye on the prize, the audience, right? So let's think about it a minute. So where are we going to go? Here's the first question of the night. Richard Branson today, without a doubt, has made the stock pop. There's no doubt about it. The news that came out today, as we covered it, trended, it popped, and no doubt about it, it was good for the stock. So good for today. Do you think it's sustainable? So the first question of the night is: do you think it's sustainable with Sir Richard Branson promoting the stock, as in building a spaceport in the UK, in Cornwall, England? Do you think that's sustainable? In other words, the question is, do you think that is a good thing for the stock? It will stay. I don't just mean pump it up and dump it tomorrow. Do you think that's a real sustainable thing he can actually do? He wants to fund a spaceport in Cornwall. And of course, that would be great if we could build it, pay for it, fund it, and then sell it for customers. What do you think? Is that good for Virgin Galactic? Not to trade it, not to pump it up one day and sell it the next, but is that good for Virgin Galactic? If you think yes, it is. This is good news, and you can see it happening. You can see Sir Richard Branson pulling that off and getting us a spaceport in UK. I think he's gone a bit unchecked today, because it was quoted, and he didn't correct this, as the boss of Virgin Galactic. He's not the boss of Virgin Galactic. I think he owns about, is it 4 or 7%? He's not the boss of Virgin Galactic. He's not the CEO. He's the founder, but he has no power over anything. So that was in the news today. The leader of, I think the word there was, they used leader, it wasn't the boss, but there was some, like, give the impression he was in charge, and he's not. He's just a famous face. So what do you think? Yes, you think that can really save the stock? It's a good thing. You can deliver it. It can get done. Or no, you don't believe. Might be a little pop, might be a trading possibility, but it's not actually going to save anything. So give me your thoughts. Okay, Steve T says no. I'm agreeing with you. He hasn't got the money. He hasn't got the money. I don't think he can do it. I think it's a short-term little bit of rah-rah. Makes no difference. James 007, undecided. We've seen what Branson's done before. Nothing, really. I love space-related stocks, but I can't see Virgin Galactic to become a sustainable business. There we go. That's Chris Boddicks. What else we got? UK HSC will demolish the idea XD. Not sure what that means. The Peckman. Yes, it's just a short-term thing. There you go. I agree with that. I think it's a short-term thing, purely to pop the stock. He's got a small position in it. I will take the bet. You will take the bet, Sensei. What? You gonna invest in it? What do you think? It's a short-term thing. I will take the bet. So what's that, Sensei? What are you saying? Are you saying you would invest in it? I mean, it's up a big swing today. I mean, the stock price is so low, it's under the value of the cash. And now we got this story, which typically, from my experience of Virgin Galactic, doesn't last very long. Maybe a couple of weeks, maybe, if we can get the story out enough. I don't know how many people have watched the video. Not many people are watching it anymore. We put out that story today. I don't think it's had 1,000 views. So I don't think many people are paying attention to Virgin Galactic, so the story might be lost. It was on a very small paper. It didn't make Bloomberg. It didn't make any of the main American news. It might tomorrow, of course, once they pick it up from us, maybe. But it's not really made the news. Virgin Galactic didn't capitalise on it. There's no surprise, really. So anyway, I will buy. Risk reward seems good. Sensei would buy it. Sensei would buy it. No, I'm with you. I think the risk reward is good. There's no doubt about that. The risk reward is good. He's right. Sensei's right there. So high risk but high gain as part of your portfolio. See it as a bit of a lottery ticket. Risk very high but reward much higher. Risk it for a biscuit. I'd say that's about the way to go. Brian Bynum. Brian, that was Brian, who was our researcher today. Every day I see stuff, links for YouTube. It's absolutely brilliant. Post them all the time. You never know when I'm going to cover something. Brian didn't know I was going to do that. I'm always looking in for links for YouTube. It's the power of the Lucas Aid Army. I mean, Brian must have got that news within minutes of it coming out. He must have been right on it. And I covered it. I went live about 15 minutes after I saw it. So it was pretty quick. Just put it links for YouTube. If you are a premium member, I filter it. I filter all messages for premium. So if you are a premium member on Discord, you pay a couple of bucks a month, but I see your comments straight away. You're in green because you support the network, and I see those first. So when I'm going through everything in the morning, I make a priority to focus on premium members everywhere first, and so on. So there you go. Now on a personal, so hang on, we'll come to that in a minute. So thank you, Brian, for doing that. Still 2 years away. Yeah, true. Only if they refund my losses with them. Yeah, Mike's going to buy in if they refund his losses. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. No patience or faith, Mike. No, I mean, me and Mike have lost a lot of money on it. I've lost $30,000 on it. Still haven't made up my losses. You know, I'm still overall down, still waiting, still holding, buying more. It's a long waiting game, not there yet. But when all these Trump tariffs go down and settle down, hopefully we'll make it back. Anyway, so that's the question tonight. Do you think it's a good idea? It doesn't look like everyone's in agreement there. Seems a bit 50-50 in the chat, I'd say. Okay, fair enough. Now then, next question. Before we come on to PPI and Palantir, let's talk about the live stream. So last night at this moment, oh, by the way, before I say that, is Leah in the chat? Leah, are you in the chat? You're listening to me, right? You're in the chat, because Leah is now a member. I paid for Leah's membership tonight because we're doing more membership. And even though she's a moderator and a co-owner, she can't actually come in. It's crazy, isn't it? So Leah can now comment. So Leah should be able to comment. Leah is the newest member. There you go. Leah's got a brand new badge. All right. So there you go. Leah's got a brand new badge. When she gets a 3-year badge, she can have a private conversation in the Founders Club with me. And if she upgrades to gold, which she won't because I'm paying for it, she can have a 1 hour a month talk with me. So there you go, Leah. Think about that. So this time last night, walking around like this, and we suddenly got attacked by trolls. And that is now all behind us. Because when I built this channel, it was about being able to build something with real value, real quality, really good, something that really helped people, real investors, real good people do stuff, not just waste time. I don't want to waste any time. I don't want to waste any time talking about silliness, right? Laughing and joking amongst us, but not silly trolls, hatred and stuff like that. So if you're open up wide as possible, you're going to get as big as possible, quick as possible, because YouTube will throw it out to everybody, right? Anyone can come in, anyone can chat. Some people just love to create havoc. It's their fun, it's their entertainment. I know most of us here can't understand that, but there are people who do. So last night, The moderators were amazing, flat out trying to get rid of all the trolls and all the nonsense. It was actually all just a couple of people copying and pasting, creating multiple accounts, and later on they were subscribing to all my channels just so they can delete it when we get to 75,000 or 100,000. But then after that, all of my accounts, I was having attacks on everything, trying to hack into all my accounts, everything from Facebook to Twitch, everything, and that isn't good. Now, I'm not worried about that because I've got everything set right, done properly, you know, all the security, everything's right. But where you get caught out, and this is a little tip to everybody, is if you think you're under attack, just stop and do nothing. Last night I must have had 50 emails that looked like they were from Google, from Twitch, from Facebook. They were all from everybody, and they looked right. Even the email, when you check the email, was right. Except it wasn't right. AI now and hackers and bots, they're able to make the email look real even when you click on the email and it looks real. So be careful of that. That's, people always check, they go, check the email. If it's, you know, Amazon.com with 2 M's, it's not real. But these were. So you think, flipping heck, I have been hacked. And you try to, you know, click on a link and update your whatever password or check your 2-factor authentication or all this stuff. The thing you should do is don't click on the email. Go into your Amazon, go into your Facebook, and you'll see if you've got any messages directly from them. And you'll see if your account has been changed or you can't access it. Well, none of that had happened. So these people were trying. So I thought, I'm wasting too much time with this, and this is horrible and unpleasant, and me and Leah are discussing it. Leah's upset. It's horrible, right? Who wants to live like this? So decided today that we might grow slower, but we'll go stronger, because when you have a members only chat, if you think of the big channel, some of the big news channels like Sky News, Bloomberg, a lot of these channels you can't chat at all because they know it'd be full of spam. They know it'd be full of idiots just trying to be stupid. So, and they don't seem to fail. They don't seem to lose from it, but it does take more discipline to grow over time. You're not going to grow as quick. But I'd rather be an oak tree and last for 1,000 years, like the mighty oak in Nottingham in England, than a pine tree in Sweden, which grows in 2 years and it's just a very soft balsa wood type effect. So I decided to do more members only live streams, even though don't make as much money. And then tonight's show is members only chats, even on public shows. And I believe the quality of the conversation from you guys and the quality of the production and what we provide and the information and the conversation and the interviews, the people that we want to join and want to watch will join. It takes a bit of backbone because you know you're missing people. And even the trolls earn you money, right? If they're just watching, they're earning money. But it's spoiling the engagement for everybody else. So long term, we want our chat full of investors, good people, having good conversations, having a laugh with each other, not spending time trolling all the time. So I decided to do that today. So this is a members only live stream, members only chats on public streams. And today we've gained 3 gold members, 3. I think it's my best day for gold members. People are messaging me going, love the channel. I'm seeing all those comments in YouTube. I'm answering all the comments. Love the chat family, love the chat, making money here, love the information, brilliant. And that's good. So we've got that B rating on YouTube now, same as Meet Kevin and Bloomberg, and we can go to A like Mr. Beast. No, I'm no doubt about it. I'll have to work harder and do more videos and more live streams, but we'll build it solidly rather than quickly. And all those people can move on and fulfill their nonsense with somebody else. So that's what we're doing. And I feel good about that. I know some of you enjoy catching the trolls, and we'll still get the odd one because some might become a member. But my experience is these sort of people who live at home with their mum who have nothing to do but troll, haven't got $2, and they take from me 1,000 times $2. So it's not a good trade from an investment standpoint. So that's over now, and I feel good. And tonight is great. So I know the feeling, says Craig. If you build it, they will come. Wyatt Martin, are you strong? You are as strong as an oak, Mike. That's right. That's right, Mike. Movie Tombstone quote. What's that? You are as strong as an oak. What that is it? Like Patrick. I like playing whack-a-troll, teasing. I know it can be fun, but did you read some of the comments last night? I mean, young boys being, I mean, it wasn't, you don't want that. We don't want that. It's just disgusting and disturbed and weird and strange. Who wants to spend, I didn't get up in the morning to have these conversations, you know, because you think about it, if you met the person in real life, well, first of all, I doubt if they'd say that to you. But if they did, could you imagine having that conversation with some teenager about those subjects? You just walk away in disgust. You think, I'm not standing listening to this. I ain't got time for this. You don't. So why are we doing it on here, right? Anyway, Doc Holliday said it to Wyatt Earp. Jojo's horse's name is Wyatt Earp. Ah, weird. Yeah, weird messages. Yes, indeed. Anyway, there we go. No time to read them. They were whacked so fast. I did see some, and Leah obviously explained to me afterwards. I don't like the comments, just like whacking them. Have you noticed how much better now? It's 100% perfect now. Have you noticed below every single video, every single live stream in the comments, it's just proper comments. There are no bots. There are no stupid comments. They're all solid comments. Have you noticed? And I get the chance now to reply to everyone rather than spending hours deleting stupid comments. It's great. Those basically what I do is hide all comments, and then I post all members and I read them all and I reply to them all. And I don't even look because I filter it out. I set the filter. I don't even see comments from non-members, so I don't see any of those. And then what happens then is YouTube don't show them, and then in 30 days they delete them from the system, so they don't exist anyway. And I think that's a much better way of going. People can now ask questions and get answers. People can make friends, have a conversation with each other, rather than trying to troll through a bloody lot of rubbish. Jerry and Elba, God bless you, Lucas family. There we are. Now, Jerry Elba, you sent me $100 today. Very, very kind of you. I haven't even looked at the song yet, so now I'm going to have to tomorrow. I hope I can do it. I hope I can find it. I've got it written down, so tomorrow I will do that. I will have a look. What day is it tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, Thursday tomorrow. So tomorrow I will do PPI in the morning. We'll cover PPI. Hopefully we'll get the same result as CPI today. The markets will trend again. Then we'll cover whatever Palantir I've got up their sleeve. Palantir are going to surprise us with some event tomorrow night. Or tomorrow, in fact I don't even know what time. Alex Karp just gave a date. I've selected 8 o'clock straight after the PPI, because I don't know. He wouldn't do it before then. And we'll just keep our eye. So if you can help me tomorrow, all Lucas Aids, keep your eye out for all, because it could be a very, very quick pop. Something could happen on Palantir. Could be a pop or a drop, I just don't know. So if you can keep your eye on all the different media, not Instagram, well yeah, Instagram, but X, Palantir, Alex Carper on there. If we see it, get it to me quick, drop it in the chat. It's in links for YouTube, and we'll cover it. Once we've covered that, I will take a break and then go and learn these songs for Jerry and Elba for Friday night's concert. And then Friday morning, we've got Michigan report, Stacey. And we've also got the Friday phone in. And then we've got the concert in the evening. So it'll be quite a nice end to the week, right? So that's what's coming up tomorrow. Good. Okie dokie. Vanessa, continuing to pray for both. Yes, indeed. Great stuff. Market still going up, by the way, is it? After hours? Thank you, Alex. That's good to know. Now, if the market goes up, I'm about 4% lower than when I was buying it all the way down. So when I get paid, I will buy if it's lower than where it was when I stopped buying on the way down. If it's the same, there's no need. If it's lower, I will. Now the 21st is what, 9 days away. But we'll see. We'll see. This is an expensive month for me this month. I've had to pay out a lot of bills this month. You know, once a year you have all your annual bills. Tax, my accountant, house insurance. I've had a lot of subscriptions that I pay for, you know, when I stream content to you, different platforms. A lot of stuff I had to pay for this month, so it's been an expensive month. I haven't got as much to put into Robinhood. I've paid all those things. I have to say, strongly suggest if anyone can get Robinhood Gold, it's fantastic, the gold card. I don't mean the solid gold card, I mean just the credit card. Again tonight, when I bought Leah's membership, within 1 second of buying it, I have 20 cents cash back in my Robinhood, in my brokerage account, off my margin. I mean, it's phenomenal. Banks can't even get close to that. It's amazing. I love it. It's really great. It makes you sort of think, I want to buy something really big, but don't think like that, because of course, if I go out tomorrow and I buy a $5,000 thing, I go, hey, look at this, I got $150, $200, I don't know, whatever it is, on my Robinhood, because you spent $5,000. So if you're just going to buy the things you're going to buy anyway, it's great. What a brilliant, you're basically getting 3% off everything, aren't you? It's a discount of everything, and it's immediate. And because it's immediate, you can use that money to work for you, buy shares, reduce margin, or whatever it is you want to do, or earn 4% cash back. I mean, that's another way. A lot of people doing that. That must be amazing. Free money, isn't it, really? Anyway, it's good. So I'm loving that. Anyways, we've got all that lined up. What's the Michigan report? So on Friday, tomorrow's PPI, Namisha, producers' prices. So today was consumer prices, tomorrow's producer prices. That could be slightly different. That's the preferred metric for the Fed. If PPI comes in well, and I expect it to, as I expected today to be good, and it was. I expect it to because I'm on my fourth lap, I didn't even realise it. Strength. PPI should, because the tariffs, which would be in PPI, have not yet bled through. So we won't be reporting that yet. There's another quarter to go, another month to go, I would have thought. It depends on how they report it, but I would have said tomorrow will be good again. Market can rally again. But on Friday, to answer your question, Amisha, is a Michigan report. It's a completely pointless thing. We have this university which does a financial report on the output and the input and the financial study. But it's very political. It's very much like, you know, when the government vote for the shutdown. Republicans, whatever Republicans say, Democrats say is rubbish. We're not having it. We got to negotiate. Even if they liked it, they'd say it's rubbish. They can't agree with it. But the Michigan report goes even further. It's an all-out, you know, they don't like Trump because they're Democrat, right? It's a Democrat report. So basically, everything Trump's doing is rubbish. And maybe it is rubbish. Maybe it's great. But there's nothing objective. They will find every way to say it's rubbish. And that's what happened a few weeks ago we had the Michigan report and the market sold off. Now you might go, well, why does it sell off? Because everyone knows it's political. It sells off because it's political and the market knows everybody will sell off. So they sell off first. Remember, the market is all about uncertainty. And if you know that everyone is going to sell, you sell first. It's stupid. It's like lemmings. There's nothing wrong with your thesis, of your study, of your business, of your economy, but you know everyone's going to sell, so you sell first, and that's all it is. And it's very unlikely the Michigan report will say anything good because there's so much adversary now, so much disagreement in the government, no one's agreeing with anybody. It's very unlikely that they're going to say, this is great, Donald Trump's doing a great job. It's not likely. So because of that, we're likely to get another attack on the market. Now, because if PPI comes in really good, and CPI, we get revisions, remember we get updates and revisions, and everything's looking strong, and Trump puts something out like the war, the peace treaty, the peace ceasefire signed, or we've dropped another tariff, that will overshadow it. But if we have enough of the bad stuff still looming, it might just cripple it again. But again, it just allows Wall Street to buy it, sell it, pump it, sell it, pump it, sell it. Now, I was very aware that the markets would go down in the beginning of the year. I even said, I'm buying Coca-Cola. I expect the markets to go sideways this year. Don't see much volatility with everything. I knew this, I predicted this. So you might say, well, why didn't I sell then? Why didn't I, jump the gun? And I could have done. And if I'd sold at the beginning of the year, I would have saved my portfolio going down about $20,000. I could have saved a month of margin. It's not really relevant, that's not much. I could have then waited to buy back, and I would have probably bought back before now, because as it was dropping, I would have thought, I'm going to buy now. So I wouldn't have bought the bottom. This is what you have to remember. It's all very well in hindsight saying, if I'd sold the top, I could have bought the bottom, and that would be great. You wouldn't have sold at the top, and you wouldn't have bought the bottom. Of course, you say it now, it's obvious, but you wouldn't. And I didn't. And no one ever does. If I'd sold it at the top, and I'd bought it at the bottom, $20,000 saving, I could have used that extra money, $20,000 more power to buy more shares. I would now own more of the S&P. Fantastic. Brilliant. But remember, I would have paid 20% tax on nearly all of that because I'd only owned some of it for a year. So a lot of that would have gone. Now you go, okay, it doesn't matter. You've got to pay tax at some point. And that's true. At some point, you've got to pay tax on it. So you've now paid tax on that amount of gains. So the next bit of gains is another bit of tax, right? So that's fair enough. So you think, okay, but the reality is I wouldn't have bought at the bottom because I was buying on the way down thinking, this is the bottom, this is the bottom. Didn't know what Trump was going to do next. You don't know what Trump's going to do tomorrow, do you? So the reality is I wouldn't have bought all at 20 grand down. I'd have probably bought at 5 grand down because I would have started to nibble like I did on the way down. And I've just got a super chat, $2 a lap. I'm coming up to my 4th lap. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 4 laps. Feeling good tonight, feeling strong. It's good. I'm really, really pleased. I'm losing weight. I'm eating good stuff. Oh, James, is James still here? James, let me know if you're here. Leah's been out and she's bought some stuff that you recommended. So you wouldn't have bought the bottom. So maybe I'd have been better off for 5 grand. No, okay, let's say I would have been better off by 5 grand. That's more realistic. Okay, 5 grand's 5 grand. Brilliant, you're better off for 5 grand. In the swing of things, going forward, I want to do this for the next 10, 20 years, build $1 million by the end of the decade. All right. If I'd say 5 grand, what would it have really meant over the next 5, 10 years? Nothing. It would have been good, I'm not belittling it, but the point is, one last thing you have to consider. It's easy now to say you'd bought the bottom or on the way down. It could have gone up the other way. It could have gone down 5% and then gone back up. What would happen then? I would have sold, pay tax, and now I'm paying back a higher price, so I've just lost the benefit of trading. Long term, the S&P is not a tradable stock. Yes, you can trade it on the Roth IRA, that kind of makes sense, but your main position where you pay tax, don't trade it. Just add to it and buy on the dips. And that's it. And long term, when all is said and done, when we're sitting here, hi mate, when we're sitting here a year and a half from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, this won't make any difference. But what will be a reality is I will be a millionaire. And that's all that matters. So at the end of the day, just stay invested and continue to try to earn money wherever you can and buy the dips. So James, I'm here, Martin. Rice cakes, yes. Leah went out. I tell you what, Leah is flipping amazing. Leah, you still watching the chat? She's not that amazing. I have to pay for the membership for YouTube. So she can watch this amazing show. So she's very lucky, really. Basically, Leah went out when we found out about my glucose and cholesterol. She went out, she bought books on cholesterol and sugar, and she goes to the supermarket, she comes back with grapefruits and fruit and everything you could possibly imagine. Amazing. And really, really amazing. So yeah, she bought some rice cakes. So there you go. Politics is theatre, gerrymandering. Crag, even if it's buying dips, S&P and dumping, when get a profit, even if it's buying the dips on S&P and dumping, when get a profit. What do you mean when get a profit? Well, you need to give it some time. Let's not try to trade a couple of percent here and there. I want to be up 3, 4, 500%, 1,000% on my S&P. That's where I want to be. When I get there, I can start selling what I need to live. That's my dividend. That's my income. I can sell a share whenever I want. I bought a lot of shares at 380 in 10 years. Maybe they're double, triple the price. So I go, oh, every share's worth $900. Let's just say that. And I go, right, I need $900. I've got 700 shares at the moment, or 730 shares. So I sold one. That's it. And you just keep doing that, or you borrow against it if you want to maintain your portfolio. The choice is yours then. Anyway, so Chris Boddix, I agree. I did trade Rocket Lab, sold over 30 and bought at 18 when tariffs hit. But I've lost so much time lurking at the charts and in the fear of a sudden bounce back and still missed the bottom. There you go. There is a perfect example. Oh, we got a new member. We've got a member joined our stream tonight. They might not be watching this because they can't see it. Then there, if we got unmasked broadcast, are you in the stream? I don't, because we get people joining all the time from all the other videos, all the other live streams. Hey mate, oh, look at thee, look at me. Fifth lap. Fifth lap. Should we do a fifth lap? Put in the chat, fifth lap. Elba's paid me $2 a lap. She's given me $8. Should we do fifth lap? Bloody hell, that's walking flat out for an hour. Bloody hell, that'll be an hour. That'll be an hour. Shall we do it? Fifth, shall we do it? That's mental. I'm not gonna walk an hour a night, that's mental. I'm not doing that every day. Yeah, buddy, let's do it. Not doing 6 laps. If we keep going, I'll do the London Marathon. If I go for about 6 hours, that'll be getting on the London Marathon. I'm not doing that. Oh my God, this is supposed to be get fit, not kill yourself. Bloody hell. So anyway, let's have a look. So do you agree? Long term, it makes sense, right? Focus on earning money to buy the dip. And that's it. Don't buy it too quickly, be patient. But if you're not patient, as long as you're buying the dip, as long as you're investing, at the end of the day, as long as you're investing, it doesn't matter. There are people who bought today. That's why the market went up. They're paying more than you did yesterday. Does it matter? No. Doesn't. Not when you stand back and look at it in a year from now. Makes no odds. Could you have got a better deal? Yeah, of course you could have done. When I sold my car, I got more than I paid for it when it was new. If I waited another week, maybe I got another $1,000. Maybe I would have got less. Does it matter? No. Because that money I had 8 years ago doesn't exist now, does it? It's gone, spent, doesn't matter. Don't even think about it. So there we go, 5th lap. I'm not doing a 6th lap, this is it. Definitely not doing a 6th lap. Good evening, everybody. Oh, who was that? Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone had a good day. Stacey, well, if you want to live longer, you will. What, 6 laps? 5th, Namisha. The endorphins will kick in further you walk. 6 days, 6 laps. 2 big pause. An hour a night seems a fair investment for 10 plus years. Is that right? 10 plus years extra life. Is that right? Well, I'll tell you something, shall I? I'll tell you what, hang on, what's this? James said, the walk and talk has seemed effortless tonight. The exercise is working. Good work, Martin. Thank you, guys. Is anybody else walking? Put in the chat if you're walking with me. Put in the chat if you're walking with me. I'll tell you something, guys. This is true. Last night, terrible night last night. Terrible night last night. Really painful. So I've had a massive change on my diet. I'm exercising every day. I'm only eating good food. I'm drinking no sodas, no cakes, no creams, no sugars. Everything is good. Lots of vegetables, lots of proteins, lots of, I mean, everything. You know, textbook. Everything right. No snacks, nothing. Total 100% good, right? Last night, I'm sat on the sofa. And here, in my right chest, on the right-hand side, just there, on my ribs. Right on the rib. Right on the rib. Absolute stabbing pain. Oh my God, I was like nearly crying. I went, Leah, oh, this hurts. Oh, freaking hell, this really hurts. She says, not a heart attack. Your heart attack's in the center, right? Down your arms, everything else, sweating and everything else. It was just like someone was stabbing into my bloody muscles. They were like spasming, like a stitch, but really, really, really painful. Like, bloody hell. I was like nearly crying. It was like really hurting. And it was just really horrible. And we had a couple of antigestin, what do you call it? Indigestion tablets. That may have helped, but it went through the night. It faded away. Leah did everything to help, but it faded away. But I had it all through the night, you know, just little murmurs of it. It got less and less. I hope I don't get that again tonight. So it can't be anything bad because I've had every bloody check going. My heart's strong, blood pressure's good. You know, I'm getting fitter every day. I'm eating better every day. But that, I don't know if it's just, you remember a couple of nights before that, I had that heart palpitations because I had some sugar. I don't know if it's the change of diet, my body's just adapting to all of this, the changes, whatever, but bloody hell. Heartburn, yeah, but really, I've had heartburn before, but not like that. It's like, bloody hell, didn't know heartburn could hurt like that. Anyway, I'm in bed, it's 11:15. Okay, Kazansky, bloody hell, he's not doing it then. Could have been your rib cage muscle pinched. Do you think? I mean, do you think it's because of the exercise? Because my arm's not swinging, look. The arm's not swinging. They are. From now on, this is what you're going to get. From now on, this is what you're going to get. Maybe I'm walking with my arm out. Maybe, you know, but I keep changing arms, so, you know, maybe I swing my arm a bit. But yeah, we're coming up 6 laps. Amazing. I walked for an hour, flat out. That's amazing. So maybe you did the swap the sugar in your tea for a sweetener. That's how I have started to do this year. I don't need the sugar now. I'm all right without it. Chris Bodix, make sure you have sufficient potassium and magnesium in your diet. Well, I'm taking the all vitamins tablet every day as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm having grapefruit, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, chicken, fish. I mean, you name it. Just eating everything good. Make sure you warm down. Maybe it's that. We consider weight dropping off you. Can you? Can you? Does it look better? Yeah. Yeah, but I look quite good fat, don't I? I'm like more cuddly, look. There you go. Jerry Nelber, this is from all of us. Thank you, Martyn, for taking yourself. God bless family. And Jerry, I thank you. How is Jerry? Is he? Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, she shouldn't have said that, Vanessa. What did she say? We can see the weight dropping off you, mine. You shouldn't have said that. Do you really think so? You can't. I don't think so. Maybe. Well, we're walking slow as we cross the line for 6 laps. Coming up to the hour. I've been streaming for 56 minutes. It's going to be 1 hour time we finish. Are you ready? 1 hour of pacing, walking and the talking. We've learned a lot today. What have we learned? I don't know. I forgot. Hopefully you've learned something. I only tell the truth. There you go. Vanessa says she can see the weight falling off. How about that? How about that? It's good, that, isn't it? I tell you what, when you actually think about it, if you ever see, I've seen it once, if you ever see a pound of fat, if you actually see it in your hand, you think, I don't want that in my body. It's just this sludgy stuff. But before you get too upset about your pound of fat, remember, everything else is sludgy stuff. Hi, mate. Your whole body is sludgy stuff. So just because you go, ugh, I don't like, a pound of fat. If you picked up your kidneys, your heart, your liver, it's probably all sludgy, innit? So to be fair, it's all a sludgy mess. So don't focus too much on your sludgy fat, because everything's sludgy inside you. You're 99% water anyway, so you're just a big bag of sludge. All right, so it's like people say, because around here we get lots of squirrels. Everyone goes, squirrels. Basically, a squirrel's a rodent. Basically, a squirrel is a rat with a bigger tail. If you see a rat, everyone freaks out. Oh my God, did you know rats are cleaner than squirrels? Squirrels are more likely to attack you than a rat. But everyone thinks rats are terrible. Why? Why is it? There are people who have rats as pets. You don't have a squirrel as a pet, you can't train it. You can train a rat. So, it's all perception. Next time you see a rat, if you're from England, you know what I mean. Think of Roland Rat. Eee. Roland Rat. He was just a cuddly little toy on the end of someone's hand. Nothing wrong with Roland Rat. It's all perception. So a pound of fat is nothing, really, compared to a pound of liver or heart or lungs. It's all sludge. It's all sludge. So anyway, there you go. Jerry had speech therapy. No way. It drains your lymphs and helps tighten your chin. What does? I only taking care. It drains your lymphs and helps tighten your chin. What does? What does? What does? What does your lymphs? What does your drainage? What are you on about? I have a couple of rats at home, and they are like puppies. There you go. See, look, Vaz. There you go. My body is up 50%. My body has 50% tea, says James. I haven't seen a cleaner pet. There you go, Vaz. There you go, look at that. Let's give it up for the rats. Well, if you lose weight, the more wrinkles you will get. That's true, innit? That's true, innit? So what do you want? Wrinkles or a big fat face? I've got a big fat face. There you go, no wrinkles. Beauty, absolutely beauty. Probably look younger, the big fat face, anyway. Who cares? He gets upset if he can't get his words out. Yeah, I'd imagine. But that's good, though. Not good that he can't get his words out, but he's trying to, right? So his will's there. That's good. That's the fight of life. You want that, Elba? You want that? You want the fight of life? It won't post my chat. Yeah, it will. I'm reading it right now. First and middle finger knuckles start at the front of your chin. First and middle finger knuckles. What? I ain't doing that. I ain't going around doing that. I ain't got... Stacey Bailey, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that, Stacey Bailey. Josh Monroe. I take vitamin D and fish oil every day as well. And then I have... Hang on, I missed it. Oh, he deleted it. He deleted his own comment. Josh Monroe, I was reading your comment there, mate. To your ears and down. Is everyone doing it? Everyone do it. People that are looking at me. Do this. Is everyone doing it? Put down the phone. This is basically what I do when I have a shave, to be honest. So I can encompass that in my shaving routine. Your throat 20 times a day. Do it before bed. Do it before bed. All right. I'll see what I can do about that. With the tea culture, I'm sure for James it's all about good dips. That's good, that. I'll give you that one. Yeah, I know that. I got more wrinkles after weight loss. Yeah, that's true, innit? That's bound to happen, innit? Let's have a look. That's not how. Look, Stacey Bailey, I'm out here doing a walking and talking. I'm holding my phone, walking around. I ain't got time to get me face in order. Do you know what I'm saying? No to rats or mice, but I like spiders. You see, it's all perception. See, Namisha, she says I don't like. She says I don't like. Living in America. That's a guy just nipped to the hospital. Sorry, just nipped to the 7-Eleven to get himself a pint of milk in a truck that's like a tractor, like that's a tank actually. It's only a minute. These trucks make me bloody laugh. God, smoke everywhere. Right, listen, don't. What's it? Hang on, Savage. I'll send you a video. Okay, send me a video. Venetia, don't rub down. You rub up. You rub your skin down. Rub up. It takes rub up. Which is it? I'm going to get very confused with all this. I'll tell you what. Chris Boddicks. That's it, folks. I shall see you now. I'm off. I'm off. I'm done. Thank you very much for your pleasure, your company. It's been wonderful. I will see you all in the morning. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be live at 6:30 with a premiere. So if you want to join the family, talk to each other, there's a premiere from tonight's show. I did 2 reviews tonight. We did the S&P versus JP Morgan ETF. That'll go out at 6:30 in the morning before the PPI show. Then we'll have Palantir, see how that goes. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll have the second review that I did today, and then we'll see what happens. All right, that's it. Thank you. Unmasked Broadcast. As always, don't forget Vaz video. There are more. Oh yes, don't forget Vaz's video. There are more. Yes. I'm just trying to think now. 6:20. Okay, Vaz's video, next priority. Vaz has got a good video. Looking forward to seeing it as well. Okay, I'm on it, Vaz. Thank you, Martin, James 007. Great job, Martin. 6 laps, 1 hour of walking. High five, Leah, when you go inside. Leah is now a new member. She's got a green badge. Did everybody welcome Leah to the family? Leah's now a bronze member. I wasn't going to buy gold. Seriously, I'm not going to pay gold, am I? I mean, I've got to give 30% of it to bloody YouTube, so come on. Thanks, Martin. Thank you. Proud of you all. Love you all. See you in the morning. Until next time, as always, keep it real. Take care of yourselves and each other.